Hey guys, it's Jennifer here. It's been a while, I think over a month since I've uploaded anything, and I'm really sorry about that. Just sometimes I can't set aside not even 15 minutes to do something. Um, I guess today what I wanted to talk about was all this political rhetoric, religious rhetoric. I call it radical rhetoric that's going around all the news, um, and the internet about I guess the I guess the main idea is that some of these GOP candidates actually I want to call them OGP candidates. My reason for wanting to call them OGP candidates because to me it's not GOP, it's OPG, or OGP, opposing gay people um, organization. Um, and the religious fundamentalists out there, mostly the hardcore Christians. I have lots of Christian friends um, who know that I'm transgender, and they don't have any problem with it. They say it, of course, like some Muslims say, because there's a radical few, it doesn't represent my thoughts and my sentiments. I believe them, unless they're just not telling me the truth. But I find that hard to believe. I've had these friends for decades. Um, yeah, I guess what pisses me off is that they're talking about social issues during a time in politics where they're trying to gain the nomination to run against Barack Obama. Um, but not one of these guys are talking about the real issues, such as jobs, um, clean energy, um, you know, restructuring our banking system, and how corporate greed and outsourcing is destroying this country. But no, they want to talk about contraception. They want to talk about abortion. They want to talk about opposing gay marriage, transgender equality. In my opinion, none of those things create jobs, with maybe the exception of transgender equality, because there are um, more than three quarters of the states in our country that can legally fire someone um, because they come out as transgender, or you know deny them employment based on the fact that they're transgender. So that one thing alone, transgender equality, can go a long ways into opening the door for other Americans to gain employment. So these social issues on the mainstream media, on the top list of all of these, you know, as I call them, opposing gay people, um, on that platform, all they want to talk about is social issues, and I believe you should have religion. Everybody should have religion. Um, and if you don't believe in it, if you're on a scientific point of view, if you're an atheist, agnostic, whatever the point may be, so be it. You're looking for scientific evidence. That's fine. But religion, in my opinion, is a faith. Um, I'm a Catholic, so you know we all know where my church stands with me. Um, but anyway, um, yeah, I don't. Does it irk any of you that that's all they're freaking talking about, instead of getting this country back on track? You know, I don't know. I'm upset with our current administration, only because of the fact that, in my opinion, they're not doing enough. Um, they're listening to a select few people, and I wouldn't even say it's a select few people in their base. I'm saying it's a select few people in Congress, and to them, it's all about their electability, being able to be reelected as the incumbent. Um, I'm not going to say that Barack Obama hasn't done anything. He did get Don't Ask, Don't Tell repealed, but he did not close Guantanamo. He did end the Iraq War, but we focused all that energy into Afghanistan, which hopefully that's going to be dwindling down there soon. Didn't we learn our lessons from the Russians, who spent a decade there and basically went broke in the process, and there was still no clear winner in that war except for the Afghan people, the Afghan rebels, the Mujahideen, which we fully supported, by the way, if you weren't aware of that. That's how they were able to sustain, such a long fight with the Russians. So, yeah, I didn't mean to make this video purely political or religious, but as I've stated before in maybe one of my other videos, is the fact that people say I don't like to talk about religion, I don't like to talk about politics, but those are two roadblocks that keep, GLBT people from advancing forward in their civil rights. And it is a civil rights issue, guys. It is, plain and simple. It's a civil rights issue. It's the majority of the people oppressing a minority of the people, and a lot of these guys, will say, well, you're killing the Constitution, or you're killing with you wanting gay marriage or equality. Well, I guess what they're basically saying is, whenever it comes to marriage equality, they're saying, well, you're going against traditional marriage. I'm like, I wonder why they don't sit there and harp on heterosexual couples for getting divorced or cheating on their spouses, infidelity. That's against traditional marriage. Marriage is supposed to be, as they say, defined as one man, one woman. And when you take your vows, it's supposed to be till death do you part. It's basically the same old rhetoric, same old bullcrap all the friggin' time. If you're upset as I am about all this nonsense they're talking, these issues which will do nothing to preserve this country or make it great again, sound off, guys. Sound off. Make a video of your own. I don't know. I'm just. I guess I'm just upset about the whole stupid thing. I wanna cuss. I wanna scream. But the best I can do is call my congressman, call my senator. Be an activist, picket. Knock on people's doors. People who know me and they know I'm transgender, they overlook the whole fact how I was biologically born, only because of the fact they know me. That's all there is to it. They know me. I'm a nice person. I'll do anything for you as long as you treat me right. I'll treat you right. So I do have some other video ideas, some stuff maybe I wanted to upload. I was thinking about Boys Don't Cry. I'm sure most of you have heard that or have already seen it before. But I got some other ideas. That's a really long movie to upload. It's going to end up being in 10 different parts if I can get it all uploaded, I don't know. I'll just have to talk to YouTube about that. So, and anyway, support your brothers and sisters out there, guys, because we are all that we've got. That's all there is to it. If you don't like how your congressional leaders are trying to stomp out your individual rights to happiness, call them. Get your friends to call them. If your parents are behind you, if your family's behind you, get your family to call them. Maybe you're all in the same, congressional district. But do something. Don't just sit aside. A silent voice is not going to get anything done. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this for now. And you guys got anything to say, just feel free to send me a comment. If you're going to be nasty, just don't be too nasty without knowing anything that I stand for. So anyway, you guys have a good one. Peace out.